finishing up on my last. This is my second and last, but finishing up on my last workout tomorrow, and so far I think everything's went great.
What do they have you do here specifically? Is there anything
special? They just wanted to see what kind of stuff I have. I want to see my versatility, how I shoot the ball. Just put me on different spots of the floor. Seeing how my hands are and stuff like that, and just testing my skills out.
How do you feel? You feel you represented yourself well?
I feel like I do. I always feel like I do. I'm gonna leave everything out there whenever I'm doing anything. So yeah, I do.
There's some reports out there that your foot might need surgery. How healthy are you right now? And
did it look like it?
You look pretty healthy now.
Yeah, there you go.
You think you'll play at Summer League?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I met with the best, foot doctor in the country, and he said he wouldn't do anything with my foot. So there's no scheduled surgery or anything. I feel healthy, athletic. I'm moving great. No problems recovering, and I'm ready to go.
How big of a deal has that seemed to teams when they talk to you asking you about your foot? Is that?
I say only one team's made a big deal out of it. I think a lot of it's come from maybe some teams trying to use some motos maybe for me to fall in the draft to them, or certain teams may want me, but I can't worry about that. I'm a basketball player, and wherever I am is where God wants me to be, and that's all I'm worried about.
Was the solo workout a choice by you or the Lakers?
Kind of both. There's no reason for me to go up against anybody. You see me all year. I think teams' biggest thing is they want to see my skill and not see me bang. I had the longest college season out of anybody in the country, so I think teams just want to see me bang and just see how not teams don't want to see me bang, but see my skill, and that's it.
How would you rate yourself against some of the other bigs that have come out? They had Bonley and Gordon in here, of course, and everybody was talking about. What would you put you in with that?
How do I rate myself against them?
Sure.
I feel like I'm the best one. I don't put myself second to anybody. That's my attitude on the floor, attitude when I compete. Just how I was raised to be.
Growing up a Lakers fan, what was it like being in this gym for the first time today?
Yeah, I came in here last night, kind of got a little workout in, some shots up, and it was definitely a humbling experience. I just kind of looked at the court, looked at the purple and gold, and realized from a little kid, kind of just gave me chills right now. But from a little kid, I grew up, and I was the biggest Lakers fan. Probably more of a Kobe fan, but it doesn't matter. But I was just the biggest Lakers fan, and it was just humbling, coming from where I come from, and going through everything I go through, and to finally be on this court playing and practicing, it's definitely crazy for me.
There are reports that you spent a lot of this offseason slimming down a little bit. Is that true? What kind of progression did you make with that?
Yeah, I play a little heavier than I usually played at Kentucky, but I just wanted to make sure I'm taking care of my body, getting in the best possible shape I can. I say the biggest difference from high school to college was the longevity and the duration of the season. The grind of every day, and from the college to NBA, it's going to be an even bigger jump. So, I want to make sure my body is in the best possible physical condition and ready for that wear and tear, because I want to have a long career.
What were you weighing before and now?
I say I'm probably same weight, maybe 5 pounds lighter, 10 pounds lighter. But the biggest thing is I've trimmed my body up, as far as body fat, body composition and stuff like that. Really, focused on that, eating healthy.
Where's the jump with that?
At my Michael Johnson, there's different reports on what my body fat is, but on the InBody machine, whatever that I work out at Michael Johnson, my body fat ranges from 4 to 6. So.
What would it mean for you to be drafted by the Lakers and also to play with Kobe Bryant?
It'd be amazing. I heard Kobe's a little tough on rookies, but I don't care. But just to be in a program like this, organization like this, with such great owners and such a great front office, city of Los Angeles that expects nothing but championships. What more can I ask for? I'm a little prepared for it because coming from Kentucky, you lose a game, they go crazy. But I'm a little prepared for it.
Do you look at the numbers? You want to be number 1, 2, 3. Do you mind being 7 if you're going to the Lakers, or?
I don't care. I know God's going to put me where He wants me to be, where He thinks I'll excel the most. So wherever I am, I'm not second guessing it. You know, I'm gonna put my head down, work as hard as I can, and have the best possible career I can.
Have you ever crossed paths with Kobe?
I have.
How was that interaction?
I say the first time I went to a Lakers game, I was probably like 6th grade or 7th grade, and I had courtside seats, and Kobe was warming up, and I'm on the sideline, and I'm like, Kobe, 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 and he wouldn't turn around. And I guess he probably got annoyed with me, and I go, Kobe, and he goes, and then just turns back around and starts shooting. I mean, that was enough for me. I said I wasn't washing my hand for a year, but of course I washed it. So,
Going through all these workouts, what type of feedback have teams given you?
Great feedback. You know, everybody's been really impressed with what I've done, and the feedback's been great. I put myself in a position to be able to excel, and these workouts I think have been going great. If you ask me. You've been dropping some body fat. You were talking about. Have teams told you any areas they would like you to improve on, or what they would work on your game about? No, I don't think we've really gotten in depth with that. Teams see my potential and the type of player I can be, and I think that's more what they're worried about. If I'm on their team, then I think for sure we'll get in more depth with what they want me to work on and stuff like that. But no, nothing specific.
Defensively, where have you seen yourself struggle, and what have you been working on to counteract that?
I think I got a lot better at it towards the end of the year. Biggest thing is, last year was the first year I was ever, held accountable, on the defensive end as far as stopping my man. But it wasn't really just about my man. It was about, taking care of the guy next to you. And, it was kind of the first year I was ever held accountable for that. And I got a lot better at it at the end of the year. But, I can move my feet well, fast, athletic. So, as far as me on the defensive end, I don't think it's going to be a struggle because I'm such a competitor.
Hey, Julius, you have a lot of teams now playing a little bit small at the 4 sometimes with how Miami, San Antonio, and then some teams that still play big, Grizzlies. How do you think your game goes to each of those styles at the 4, playing inside out in the
I think I'm interchangeable, just because I'm very versatile as far as things I can do on both ends of the floor. And I think, I can play in many different styles. And I don't think one style just is going to fit me or that's, what I'm going to do. I think teams are going to see my versatility and, know that they can use me in many ways, whatever way is best for the team, though.
You obviously have that physical edge over a lot of players in college, but you've been working on your outside game, too. What is the next step for you to try to fuse all of that?
Just keep getting in a great shape, keep shooting the ball, just keep working on every asset of my game. You're never going to be perfect at anything, and there's always something that I can improve on, so.
When you came into Kentucky, did you envision being one and done and kind of follow up? Adam Silver wants to make it a 2-year rule for college. What did you think about that?
I didn't see it, of course it was out there, but it was never something that I really paid attention to, honestly. Of course you're going to hear about it, but, it was my biggest thing was I wanted to be a college student and enjoy college. I love Kentucky. Of course you're going to love the basketball, but just the state, the people, my academics, I loved it. I miss it, of course, seeing everybody go back to school and, I just kind of missed that brotherhood that I had with those guys, but I knew that the next step was what's best for me and my family, and,
What do you think of the proposal being floated by Commissioner Silver about lengthening the age limit?
I'm not sure. I think everybody should have free choice, whether it's high school, college, 4 years of college. Who's going to tell a kid when he's ready? So I think everybody should have a free choice. But I know the commissioner, and he's done a great job so far, and I think he'll do what's best for the league.
Is there something we didn't see at Kentucky? Something that in your game that you have that we don't know about?
I think Coach Cal did a great job of using me. When you play with that much talent, that many guys, you're going to have to sacrifice. So, you sacrifice a little bit of your game, but, I'm not worried about it. I know I'll get back, to some of the things that I do, but I think Coach did a great job of using me. And, it's not all about offense or whatever. He challenged me in other areas to get better that I think are going to help me tremendously at this level.
Like what?
Defensively, playing through whole possessions, the mental edge, how you attack adversity every day. A lot of things that Coach Cal do is mentally get you ready because it's a grown man's league, so.